Alpha Blondy's top 30 best reggae songs of all time. Jerusalem. Alpha Blondy's most iconic anthem, Jerusalem, is a song of peace, unity, and prayer for reconciliation in the Holy City. Sung in multiple languages, English, French, Hebrew, and Arabic, it represents a universal cry for brotherhood among Christians, Jews, and Muslims. It's a spiritual journey that transcends borders, reminding the world that love and unity are stronger than division. Sweet Fanta Dialogue. This ballad is both tender and deeply political. Dedicated to a fallen friend, it carries themes of remembrance and mourning, showing how even in loss, music can keep a soul alive. To listeners, it teaches the importance of cherishing life, friendship, and love before it's too late. Brigadier Sabary. A fiery protest song against police brutality in Côte d'Ivoire, Brigadier Sabary became an anthem of resistance. With sharp lyrics and infectious rhythm, it tells the story of oppression but transforms pain into hope, encouraging listeners everywhere to rise against injustice. Cocody Rock. One of Alpha Blondy's breakout tracks, Cocody Rock electrified reggae lovers worldwide with its blend of African rhythm and Jamaican sound. It celebrates resilience and the African identity, showing the world that reggae could carry the pulse of Africa as much as Jamaica. Apartheid is Nazism. This daring protest song compared apartheid in South Africa to Nazi atrocities, shaking the conscience of the world. It called for liberation, justice, and equality, becoming a weapon of sound in the fight against racial oppression. For listeners, it's a lesson in courage and truth-telling through music. Politique Oui. This track is Alpha Blondy's sharp critique of corrupt politicians. With biting satire, it unmasks lies and manipulation, urging people to question authority. To the world, it represents the voice of the silenced masses, showing how reggae can speak truth to power. Masada. A deeply spiritual and historical song, Masada reflects on the ancient Jewish fortress while linking it to modern struggles. It resonates as a symbol of resilience, sacrifice, and faith, urging listeners to hold strong in the face of adversity. Peace in Liberia. Here, Alpha Blondy steps into the role of peace ambassador, calling for an end to war in Liberia. It's a plea for unity and healing in Africa's torn lands, teaching the world that true freedom is only possible through peace. Bori Sabary. This anthem invokes the warrior spirit of Sabary Touré, a West African hero. It's both a history lesson and a battle cry, reminding listeners that resistance against oppression is a sacred duty. God Bless Africa. A hymn-like reggae tune, God Bless Africa is Alpha Blondy's prayer for a continent plagued by conflict and exploitation. For the world, it is a call to value Africa not as a problem, but as the cradle of humanity and strength. Banana. Seemingly playful on the surface, Banana carries deeper undertones about cultural pride and identity. It teaches the world to never underestimate the importance of one's roots and traditions. Multipartisme. This song dives into the struggles for democracy in Africa. Alpha Blondy's voice becomes that of the people yearning for freedom from dictatorships. To listeners, it's both a political lesson and a rallying cry for liberty. Bloodshed in Africa. A haunting commentary on wars and conflicts across Africa, Bloodshed in Africa forces listeners to confront the reality of violence and its cost to human life. It's a call for the world to end cycles of destruction. Yitzhak Rabin. A tribute to the late Israeli Prime Minister assassinated in the pursuit of peace, the song is both mourning and a reminder that peace leaders often pay the highest price. To the world it says, peace is fragile but worth the struggle. Black Samurai. This empowering song celebrates African strength and resilience, likening Africans to warriors. It speaks to identity, dignity, and survival, offering listeners a sense of pride and empowerment. God is One. A profound spiritual message lies in this song. All religions lead to the same creator. By embracing unity and faith, Alpha Blondy gives the world a healing balm for religious conflict. Travailleurs c'est trop dur. A heartfelt cover that turns into a soulful anthem of working-class struggle. It resonates deeply with ordinary people everywhere, voicing the exhaustion and sacrifice of laborers across the globe. Rendezvous. This song is about hope, anticipation, and destiny. It gives listeners a sense of optimism, urging them to keep faith alive even when the future feels uncertain. Afrique. A proud celebration of the African continent, Afrique places Africa at the heart of reggae storytelling. It teaches the world that Africa's culture and history are treasures that can never be erased. Boulevard de la Mort. This powerful song deals with death, violence, and survival in tough times. It is both a lament and a warning, teaching listeners about the fragility of life and the need to value peace. Journalists and Danger. Dedicated to the plight of journalists silenced by oppression, this song stands as a beacon for press freedom. To the world, it's a reminder that truth-tellers must be protected if justice is to survive. Come Back Jesus. Blondy calls upon divine intervention to heal a broken world. It's both a prayer and a critique of the violence and corruption around us, resonating as a spiritual outcry for peace. Kalashnikov Love. This song juxtaposes love and violence, exploring how passion can be both destructive and redemptive. For listeners, it's a raw reminder of the thin line between creation and destruction in human relationships. Sebe Alaye. A deeply spiritual track affirming faith in God sung in Dioula. It reassures listeners that no matter the storm, divine presence is constant. For the world, it's a message of unshakable hope. Peace in Jerusalem. A companion to his earlier anthem, this song again pleads for peace in the Middle East. It resonates globally as a prayer for coexistence in one of the most troubled regions of the world. The Prophet. Alpha Blondy channels the voice of visionaries and truth seekers, reminding the world to listen to wisdom and conscience. For listeners, it's a song of guidance and awakening. Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd cover. Blondy's reggae adaptation of Pink Floyd's classic becomes a soulful ode to absence and memory. It carries the universal pain of longing, making it one of his most emotionally powerful renditions. Guerre Civile. This song confronts the horrors of civil war, painting the devastation of brother fighting against brother. For the world, it's a plea to end cycles of violence and remember our shared humanity. Jerusalem live versions. His live performances of Jerusalem became legendary, moments where entire audiences felt unity regardless of race, religion, or language. They stand as living proof of music's ability to transcend all barriers. Brigadier Sabary Legacy. Though listed earlier, this song deserves the top spot because of its everlasting impact. Brigadier Sabary did more than protest police brutality. It gave African youth a fearless anthem of defiance. Around the world, it remains proof that reggae is not just music, it's a movement of freedom, courage, and truth. Alpha Blondy's music is more than reggae, it's a chronicle of Africa, a prayer for peace, and a voice for the voiceless. Each song is a story, and together they form a universal hymn for love, justice, and unity.